Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to another monthly reset video. For context, if you're new here, I set some standards and some goals that I wanted to accomplish for the year of 2022. And I really preach this all the time in terms of like, if you have goals that you want to establish, you need to break it down to small habits, to small systems that you do on a day-to-day basis in order for you to reach those goals. And saying this, I established this new series where I go do monthly resets and reflect on the previous month and see if I accomplish or don't accomplish small goals that I set for myself each month. And what I want to do with this and the purpose of this is for me to document this, to keep myself accountable, for you guys to keep me accountable, and to be able to just debrief on the previous month, talk about it, how it went, what things or systems aren't working and are working in order for me to attain the goals that I want to attain in different areas of my life. So for this video, and for context, today is February 26th. So I will be going over the month of February to see what I did and did not accomplish. Then I will be doing a quick refresh on my larger goals that I want to accomplish by the end of the year and just see if I'm getting closer to those goals. And then finally just plan with you guys my new goals for the month of March. And before I get started, I just wanted to kind of talk about how February went. So February, I started my new job February 7th. So I just finished 3 weeks. It was all online, but I think it's been pretty good. I met a lot of people on my team, and I think that's like really the biggest thing, or like the biggest milestone so far for February. Other than that, I've been just doing the same thing, going to the gym, like literally all I do is go to the gym and work throughout the days, and sometimes I just hang out with some friends on the weekends. But I can't really complain. February's it was a good month, productive, and I'm excited for what March has to bring. So let me stop just blabbing, and let's get started by reflecting on February goals. Alright, so February goals. First things first is our health. One of the things I want to do is wake up 5:30 a.m. Monday through Thursday. So I have been waking up early. Sometimes it's not 5:30, sometimes it's 5:45 or 6 o'clock. But I've been waking up early almost every day, like throughout the week, to go work out. So I want to give myself that one. So I'm gonna cross that off, accomplish that one. Another thing is workout essentially every day. What I mean by this is that I want to just make sure that my body's active regularly. So I work from home and I work a corporate job, and I'm sitting down for most of the day. So I really want to make an effort for me to just move my body every day, that being, you know, working out or like taking Mia for a walk or just, you know, moving around. So I do this, like I work out usually like 5 times a week, give or take, you know, but I always make sure that I go walk Mia, or like, if I don't know why, but I like to clean, like just clean, like deep clean my bathroom, my room, and that gets you moving. So I also consider that like a form of like physical activity. So I'm gonna give myself that one. I feel like that was a long rant for no reason. Excuse me. But next is eliminate reduced dairy. I have been doing this. The only dairy that I consume as of right now is like Greek yogurt, because it's good with protein. Other than that, even like my protein powder is like a vegan protein powder. So that's really all the dairy that I've been consuming lately, which I think is really good. Like, don't eat cheese, don't eat like regular milk, anything like that. So I'm gonna give myself that one. Count my macros. So with my macros, I have been pretty good with counting them. I bought a scale. I measure things out. Sometimes, like, obviously, like on the weekends, I don't measure stuff, and then like when I go out to eat, like it's kind of harder to. But for the most part, every time I'm like eating at home, I measure everything. So I've been pretty consistent with that. So I'm happy about that. Next is career and learning. So obviously, so I bought a book called The Uncommon Dialogue. I forgot what his name is. I'll pop it up in the stream. Who the author is. I read like the first page and I've never picked up the book. So like, I'm sorry, but I haven't. As I mentioned before, I am in a book club with some girls, but the book that they chose was called Atomic Habits, which I've read for the most part. So I told them I will like read like the last, I think I needed like 3 more chapters to finish the book. And then we're gonna meet next week. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna like say an L for reading that book. I'll just come back to it for reading that book. I don't know, I just have not been reading, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, so I did not accomplish that one, so I'm highlighting that one. Set up virtual coffee shots with everyone on my team. I did do that. I met like a good like 20 people doing that during the first 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it's like, it was a lot of people, but I think it's a good way to like just network with people. And I honestly just steal like 15 minutes, just get to know them, things like that. And I think it's really important, especially right now, like we're all virtual, just to make an effort to meet more people, and to reach out and establishing your network. So yeah, giving myself that one. Make at least $200 off side hustles. I did do that. I think I picked up like 2 shifts at the restaurant that I told you guys about. So yeah, I made that. Yeah, so did that. That's supposed to be 1,000. That has to be 1,000. But anyways, index funds. So I wanted to put some money into index funds. I actually put more than $1,000 into index funds. And let me see which one I chose. I'm not a financial advisor. I have to say that. Like, I share this information just because I think it's helpful. But obviously, do your own research on what type of stocks, what type of investments you do. But I did the Fidelity Zero Large Cap Index Fund, which I think is like it's not like the S&P 500, but it's very close to it. And I think for the year of 2021, it actually beat the S&P 500. And I just heard really good things about it. It doesn't have any like minimum to invest, no fees, which I really like. And I already had an account with Fidelity, so I just did, you know, I was like, let me just do this one. So I'm really happy about that. So I got that done. So I post YouTube once a week. I've been doing that. Honestly, it's been really hard, you guys, like posting on YouTube. I think like, I don't know, I just want to say, like, be transparent about that. Like, it's been really hard trying to film. Like, today's Saturday night. So I hope you guys see the effort. But yeah, I just like work is crazy, and then working out, and then just like life in general, like a lot of things are just going on. But I am trying to make the effort to be consistent on here, more for myself. Like, at the end of the day, like, these videos help me just make sure I'm disciplined and like and accountable. But yeah, so that was just a long rant. I keep just blabbing on. Next thing, post on Instagram twice a week. I have been doing this, which has been paying off. Like, I've been growing slowly, but I've been growing on Instagram. But yeah, this also takes time because I have to like make sure I have content like ready to go. And then TikTok, posting at least 6 times a week. So when I say 6 times a week, I'm saying just like 6 videos, which I've been doing, but not 6 times. Usually I do like batch content, like usually like take 2 or 3 times of the week and like post some videos. So this is off camera, so if it's different, I'm sorry. So for YouTube, I grew 29 followers, IG 58, and then TikTok 352. I feel like this is kind of trash, but whatever. Growth, small growth is still growth, okay? I'm gonna cut myself some slack. And February was like a shorter month. This kind of early, and I filmed the other one kind of late in terms of like when I filmed these videos. So whatever, growth is growth. But I'm happy. I'm still growing. you know, it's progress. So moving on. Next section is travel. Are looking to when you will move to SF. So yeah, I have a roommate. I found her through like our Slack channel, which is like our messaging platform with work. She's a new grad as well, like new hire, new grad employee. She works at the same company as me, and she's from Boston, so she'll be my roomie, and I'm excited for that. So, and then we have some tours this upcoming week, like virtual tours, obviously. And yeah, so everything's coming together, and we have decided to move in June. So I'm excited for that. Also, I'll be going to New York. So going to New York, just found this out like a week ago, I think, for work, but I'm going to stay that weekend. I've never been to New York, so I have like a offsite thing, seminar type of thing for work on Tuesday and Wednesday, the end of March. And then we have, well, Thursday we have like something else planned, and then Friday I actually have that day off, so I decided to just stay into that Sunday. But yeah, I'll be in New York end of this month. Oh, March, you get what I mean. So next thing is life or other. So I wanted to try a cycling class, which I did do. I was downtown, really liked it. I'm gonna go back. I think I'm gonna go to another class. So I like this one because like it gets you out of your comfort zone, makes you try new things, and I think it's really important to try new things, even if it's small things, every month. Now we are going to move on and talk about, or do a refresh of my yearly goals. Make sure you guys refresh on your yearly goals. What did you establish? Because you'll forget by February. So health, wake up at 6 a.m. I have been doing that, pretty consistent with that. I'm not gonna check it off because I feel like this is more of a habit and not a goal. So this is something I just want to keep on doing, so I'm not gonna cross it off. Work out at least 4 times a week, same thing. It's a habit, not a specific goal, just something that I want to keep consistently looking at and remembering that this is what I want to accomplish. Reduce, eliminate dairy, same thing. Career and learning, so I want to attain a promotion. So usually I've had a conversation with different analysts. Usually I get a promotion like, or are evaluated like a year and a half, like once you make a year and a half with within your role. So this is most likely not going to happen within this year, but you know, obviously just make sure I'm working hard and like taking those steps to get closer to that promotion. Network and establish relationships, this is a thing that's ongoing as well, so I'm not gonna cross it off. Read 1 book a month. I already failed for 1 month technically, but you know, we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep trying to just read. Create a budget. I have not created a budget. I think I said this in my last video that like I don't have my expenses yet, obviously, like all like a set budget because I haven't moved out yet and I don't have like rent to pay, stuff like that. Like I do have expenses here living with my parents, but I don't have, like, my budget's gonna look very different once I move out. So that's why I'm like, you know, I can make one right now, but I just haven't. Pay off my car, so I have $2,000 left, so I'm not crossing that one off yet. Make at least $1,800 off side hustles for the year, not crossing that off yet. Okay, this is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. This is gonna be 1K because that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry guys, but I know that's not gonna happen. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but YouTube is new for me, so I just didn't know like what's the growth potential here. But yeah, anyways, let's keep going. So 10K followers on Instagram. This one's gonna be hard too, but I'm still hopeful. We're just gonna keep that there. Hit 5K followers on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I'll make that. Just by how much I'm going right now. It's already March though. I don't know. Travel, so travel to Spain, I already did that, and then Jalisco, Mexico. Either April or July, I'm thinking of traveling to back home with, like, not back home, but to visit family and where my parents are from. So we will see. I'm just weighing on some stuff, thinking about that. Then move to San Francisco, so I should be able to cross that off in June. Lastly, life for other, get my first apartment. Not yet, I haven't done that yet. Maintain meaningful relationships. I think this is a continuous one, like I said before. Meet new people, continuous as well, and then try something new at least once a month. Again, continuous, so I'm not gonna cross it off. So now I'm gonna take some time off camera and on camera to write down the goals that I want to establish for March. Alright, so now I finished up like brainstorming what I wanted to accomplish in March, so I'm just going to read them out and talk about them a little bit. You're going to see a pattern that this is going to be very repetitive, so bear with me. But I think, you know, obviously like all of the things that I want to accomplish are just like the larger goals, like I said before, for 2022. But yeah, so let's get started. So for health, again, wake up at 6 a.m. It's been working out for me, especially with my schedule with work. So again, I want to say that the tech company that I work for, they're located everywhere, but my team specifically, some are in SF and some are in New York. But my manager, she is in SF, so like I just feel like I should be there when she's there, type of thing, like be on, if that makes sense. So I usually get to work around 10:30, and then I don't stop working till like 6:30 or 7. It actually works out for me because that means I can go to the gym in the morning, which I really like, instead of the afternoon. I like to go work out in the morning because first it's like fasted, like I don't really like having food in my stomach, as well as there's not a lot of people there like at the gym, so it's nice. Next is work out and stay active every day. Like I said before, work out like 5 times a week, give or take, and then just stay active like as much as I can. Count my macros. So I've been counting my macros, like I said before, and just continue this. And one thing that I want to do different is increase cardio. So summer is coming up, and I do want to lose a little bit of fat for summer. So I don't really have like a specific pounds that I want to lose. Like I don't think pounds really represent, you know, how your body looks, but it's really, yeah, like solely like on how my body looks and how I feel. It really, with this, I'm just like cutting down calories a little bit, not drastic, nothing at all, and increasing my cardio. So at least do 30 minutes of cardio every time I go to the gym. Next is career learning. So I want to learn SQL, like actually learn it. Obviously, like my major was computer information systems, but I took a class in it, but did I learn it? No. But I want to learn SQL because of work, so I have to run certain queries in order to pull data and make reports off of it. I'm like getting tired, sorry. And yeah, so I want to learn SQL for work. Next is that I want to meet my coworkers and network when I'm in New York at the end of the month. Next, so the book club with the girls that I'm with, we decided for The Alchemist for the month of March. So by Paulo Coelho. I don't know how you say his last name, but yeah. So I really want to read that and dedicate myself to reading that book. Finances, pay off another K with my car, so then I would just have 1K left as a goal for the month. And so I haven't talked about this, but in my mind I've had a goal of saving within like my high deal savings account to have 20K by June, so by the time I leave to San Francisco. I have this goal just because, like, you know, like you don't know what's gonna happen, and I just want to have like the security blanket. And I don't know, yeah, I just have that goal like in my head, so I'm just gonna write it down and just have myself accountable for it now. Next, so the same thing for like my social media pages. Post once a week on YouTube, post at least twice on IG, and then post at least 6 times on TikTok. Travel, like I said before, I'll be going to New York, so having a little like getaway after the work seminars, that'd be cool. And then life for other, so I want to sign a lease within this month for SF because it's March already. I want to be out there by June, so I think that's a good timeline. And another one that's kind of different, because I feel like everybody wants to like take meat out of the diet, but I haven't had red meat since high school. And no, not even since high school. Like I was not even eating, like I think like my freshman year of high school, like I stopped eating red meat. At first I was like vegetarian, but then I was like, nah, I need some more protein. Because I was really skinny. But that's for another video. So yeah, I just stick to like seafood and chicken this whole time. And like sometimes I crave like, so I'm Mexican, so like carne asada or like a steak. Like sometimes I crave that, and I just always like tell myself no for some reason, or I just like never like what if my stomach hurts, like reintroduce it. So I kind of want to slowly reintroduce it, but not even like be a heavy meat, like I'm not a heavy meat eater anyways, but like, you know, sometimes like when you go to a restaurant, I want like a steak, so I'm like, I'm gonna try that. Probably not like buy it for myself and like cook it, probably just when I go out to eat, like special occasions. But yeah, not pork. Like pork really just, I just don't crave it. I don't like it. Like I said, I'm not really a big meat eater, but yeah, I just want to kind of reintroduce that back into my diet. But yeah, so that is it. Like I said before, I hope you guys enjoy, and what I've been kind of considering is just have it less formal, like these type of conversations, these types of chats of like just getting like real transparent with you guys, have like kind of like a FaceTime call with you guys on like what are my plans in terms of like the steps that I'm taking to get to the goals that I want to accomplish in 2022. So far the year has been starting off really well. I feel great with work, with life, with my relationships, with friends, and I think like these habits, like I said, that you're establishing now are gonna reap rewards, many rewards down the line in your life. So yeah, if you guys want to start implementing this, like don't wait until the end of the year, like you can start now, of like just sitting down and journaling the things that you want to accomplish. That's always a great thing, because self-care is also taking care of your finances, so also taking care of your mental and physical well-being. So yeah, I'll stop rambling there, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, bye.